Hey everyone, I'm really not very well today, so that's why I've got a little bit of makeup on. I don't normally wear makeup, but I woke up this morning and my head was banging. It still feels like I've been punched in the stomach right now, and I'm just not A1 today. Mum, actually, when I woke up, actually ended up going back to sleep, and my mum came up and woke me up and said like it was like 3 o'clock. So I've slept for most of the day today. But my friend Pip has just posted on Facebook, or he posted sometime today, but it's mental health awareness month, day. See, that shows how ill I am. Can't remember what people's posted, but I've tried a few times to do this video, but I always kind of like end up getting tongue tied or start getting emotional, which I don't really want to do. But anyway, I've tried to think of a way how to talk about my own mental health issues. I'm not talking about the autism. About 7 years ago, I ended up on antidepressants, and due to bullying that was going on, I'm not going to say where, because that could get me into trouble, and I'm not going to say who by, because that could also get me into trouble. But it was coming from two different sides, and it was a lot of emotional bullying. But I just thought I should share my own experiences. But I ended up, I'd say, on antidepressants. It wasn't very strong tablets I was on. It was only like a little bit, and it was more like to stop me having panic attacks, calm me down, help me sleep. It was just more like a relaxant, because I was going through stages where I was going days without sleeping, and I was only getting like 2-3 hours sleep, and that was making me what's the word? I can't think of it at the moment, but it was getting that I was going to work and I was getting really run down and tired, but it's also getting where I didn't want to go to work because of certain people there, and then it was getting to the point that I didn't want to go to training I was doing because of certain people there. And there was just like certain people in my life at that time who just wanted to see me fail, wanted to see me held back and knocked down, and certain people who didn't want to see me achieve anything or do well, so they went out of their way to make sure that I didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve, or they made sure that they held me back. And it got to a point where I did end up changing one of my jobs, but say I ended up under a counsellor, and she was so nice, like she was so, I know that's kind of like a counsellor's job, to be nice and kind of thing, to make sure that I'm okay and to talk through things, and she did. And for a while I did pick myself up, and there was, it's so hard to put this into a time scale because there's just like so much, and I kind of blocked some of it out now because I just don't like thinking about it and I don't like talking about it. And I think that's one of these stigmas, that people don't talk about mental health and they don't say how they're feeling, and they don't open up enough, if that makes sense. And sometimes that's hard. It is. I mean, it took me breaking down in the doctor's surgery to actually get help, to actually say to the doctor, look, this is what's happening. I'm in a rut. I don't know what. It took me to go to the doctors and say that I'm in this rut, I'm not in a good place, and that this was happening. And at the time, it was before I knew Midnight, and before I knew Ali, and before I knew Kim or any of the others from the Blue Gillespie days or from the convention scene. There was one person who kind of was there for me, and that person was Pip. When he found out what was going on at work, what was going on at training, I don't know how he found out, but he inboxed me and said like not to worry, everything was going to be alright. And that same when my mum had breast cancer, if ever I needed to talk, and he'd be there. And that guy was there for me through thick and thin. I don't know if he told Johnny Brannigan some of the stuff that was going on, but when I left training, I had a word with John, and I didn't even have to ask Johnny. I said, Johnny, can I start my training at GPW? And without me finishing the sentence, Johnny was, yes. I hadn't even finished asking. And I don't know if that was Pip. I don't know if that was just the grapevine or what. But Pip was, he just listened. I could just send him email after email after email, and he just listened, plain and simple. And then, I ended up going to see the counsellor, and I got myself back to a really good place. And then Midnight and Ali and everybody else, and I've never looked back. I mean, there's times I still have trouble trusting people, and I think I will always be like that because, you know, I've been through so much that, you know, I don't actually talk about that. But, you know, it's just hard to talk about that. And I honestly, there's times I still do have trouble trusting people. I've got more holes in my back. You might as well call me Caesar. But if Pip hadn't have listened and hadn't have been there for me, then he's probably gonna sit and say, "I'll stop being such a mess." I think it's because I'm feeling ill as well. And because I've tried to do this video so many times, and I'm really sorry for getting emotional. But if it hadn't been for Pip, I don't think I would have met Ali. I don't think I would have met Midnight. He might not have introduced me to him, but he's the catalyst that made me pick myself up and just get my head straight and back in the game. Alright, I couldn't carry on with wrestling because that was due to a knee injury, and I think if it hadn't been for that knee injury, I think I still would be wrestling now. And I mean, I kind of wish in a way the books, and I said this a few years back when I did a vlog from when I was at the British Art Foundation, and the shot got broken into. I wished it had been physical, because then I would have had proof that saying like I'd have had marks, and I would have had something to show that it was going on. But when it's all emotional, you can't say this is happening, this is going on. And the fact that it drove me to a point where I did end up on antidepressants, that's the hardest part of talking about. The fact that it got to that stage, the fact that it got there. But I'm here, and I won't say I'm in a good place, but I'm in a much happier place. I've got good people around me, and I've got good friends around me, and I've got people who make me laugh and people who make me smile, and that's all I need. That's all I need right now. And the stigma around mental health needs to go. People need to be able to talk about their own mental health issues. If it's bipolar, depression, schizophrenia, I suppose autism is where I am on the spectrum, on the autistic spectrum, that'd be classed as mental health. And you know, there's just not enough help, and there's just not enough people to, what's the word? I won't say. There just needs to be more to help people talk about it, and the stigma needs to be gone. So just don't be afraid to talk about how you're feeling, male, female. Don't be afraid to open your mouth and pour your heart out. Don't be afraid to hold back, because sometimes the people who are your friends, they won't or your real friends won't mock you. They won't put you down. They won't say, oh, don't be daft. Because there's times I felt so down and so low at midnight, seeing me have two meltdowns. Once at Wolfsbane 2 and once at DC Fancast. She's seen me have two meltdowns, and she never mocked me. She just gave me a hug and said, don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. And it was. And sometimes you just need that. You just need that that everything's gonna be okay. But don't be afraid to talk about how you're feeling or what you're feeling. So I'm really bad at putting things into words. I'm really, really bad. And sometimes that's one of the problems as well. We don't always know how to get what we're saying across. So anyway, I've probably done this video really, really badly. But yeah, so I just want to say, okay, so for now, I'm hoping I feel better tomorrow, because I want to do a couple more videos, a couple more vlogs talking about breast cancer awareness and dyslexia awareness. But for now, I'm going to go make myself a hot drink and go back to bed.